That. That. Who is that? Who was that man I saw you talking to? Who was that woman I saw you talking to? I like that better. Don't do that. That. Who told you that? Do you want to sit in this chair here or that one over there? Did you see that car which was parked next to ours? This room we're in is a lot warmer than that one. That. In a text, the author presents her point of view on a topic and different arguments to support that view. Give me back the book that I gave you yesterday. What is the main emotion each speaker expresses? Why did each speaker feel that way? That. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. It's horrible when a relative is sick. Surely, you don't expect me to believe that. That. Did you see the letter that came today? Did you get the books that I sent you? Rival, a person or group that competes with others. What were the two most important discoveries that Jane made? That. Why is the year that the photo of the workers was taken significant? The day that he arrived. The clock struck 12, and at that moment she came in through the door. At that moment, I saw something falling from the sky. That. Agree plus that. Would you agree that families have less quality time together than in the past? Do you agree that young people prefer fresh ingredients to condiments? Is this true in your family? It looks as if we agree that the skill of reading should be practiced as often as possible. That. Believe plus that. At this time, people believed that only humans could use tools, but Jane watched chimpanzees using sticks to take ants from a tree, and then used the sticks to feed the ants to their young. You might think this is an overgeneralization, but on the whole I believe that people don't change much. That. The percentage of scientists who believe that climate change is real is about 97%. That. Feel plus that. She felt that she should warn her master that Heathcliff had returned. Many people today feel that relationships between members of the same family are not as close as they were a few generations ago. I feel that we may well learn even more about animal communication in the future. That. Here plus that. I was very surprised to hear that there are protesters who are against the plan. That. Prove plus that. Aunt B has proved that she is capable of making a real change to young people's lives, and she is now an inspirational figure for everyone in my family. That. Read plus that. He read that oil prices are going down. Imagine plus that. He didn't imagine that his friend was a spy. We know that some animals understand basic instructions, allowing travelers to control their horses or camels, for example. That. Say plus that. She said that she would come early. Show plus that. One piece of research showed that people with high emotional intelligence earned a lot more than those with a low EQ. That. Show plus that. To show that Americans don't believe fiction. A study run by a shoe company showed that even though the brand was selling very well, adding cents to their stores increased sales by 80%. That. Like plus that. I loathe people who behave like that. What she did was unacceptable. He probably thought it would be very easy to take something from a person like that. What's your dad going to do about his car? He can't just leave it like that. That is why. Shakespeare's plays mirror our society today, and the messages are still relevant. That is why they can be performed in a multitude of different ways and places. Macbeth can be the Scottish king, or he can be a police inspector. So that. My science teacher is very good at getting across difficult ideas so that we always understand them. Bring the book closer so that I can see the writing better. It turned out that. It turned out that the girl had a rare disease, but her sight was saved. Turn out to be positive in the long run. I happened to come across this gem of a museum last week on a family trip to Jordan, so we decided to check it out. I'm so glad we did, as it turned out to be a hugely enjoyable experience.